back to another video, and today we're going to talk about Dance Moms. Now, Dance Moms is a reality TV show about a group of kids dancing. Now, why is a TV show's name called Dance Moms and not Dance Kids? It's because there's a group of moms and a group of kids, obviously. The moms are there for basically the drama part and taking the kids to and from the studio every day. And this group of kids is from 10 to 14 years old, and this show has gone out from season 1 all the way to season 8, and we're going to basically talk about the 8 words that I thought of when they mentioned Dance Moms. So let's get on started. So basically, I did some grouping with the words. Basically, I put them in sections, so there's supposed to be 4 sections for the 8 words. So let's move on to the first section. The first section is about confrontation. Confrontation is basically like 冲突. And when I see confrontation, it's usually from the moms discussing about the kids' solos. For example, one time there was Sarah against Eliana. Those two were like the second string dancers. So Sarah was performing the Red Leather and Eliana was performing Outcast. And they were going up head to head, and their moms were like freaking out, and they started like a little drama. So the reason why the moms have confrontation is because that they were like confronting each other for their kids' rankings. Now we can talk about competition. Now competition is technically the same thing as confrontation, except it's the kids versus the kids, like competing with each other. So that makes everything kind of like hard for the kids and the moms, especially when the next week they have to deal with yelling Abby Lee Miller, their coach, which is like really mean. So the first section is done, and what I want to talk with you guys is the difference between confrontation and competition. Now, for confrontation is basically getting very personal with your own things, with anger and like sadness, kind of like pouring emotions. While competition is more friendly and calm, it's like we can compete against each other. It's like a fun game of running. Now moving on to section 2. The first word I have for section 2 is impressive. Though it's impressive, the dances, the choreography, really, the kids themselves are impressive. Their flexibility, their technique, and how well they perform their dances, and like they hold their pressure and they set themselves together so like they can perform well. So now our second word is amazing. Amazing. The choreography of the dance is amazing. Abby and Gianna, her assistant dance coach, really makes the choreography and makes the story come to life by the dance. So that's my group 2. So the reason why I grouped these 2 words together is because they're very similar in meaning, because, well, like, you can use both of them when you want to compliment someone, when they, like, do well or nailed something. And you can use both of them. For example, if you want to say, wow, you nailed it, you can say, wow, you're so amazing. Or you can say, wow, impressive. Now, moving on to group 3. My first word in group 3 is fun. Fun is when the kids perform their dances. It really sets out that beautiful kind of scene or scary, or the emotions that kids have on their face, or the story they're trying to tell when they're dancing, really makes everything fun. So that's for fun. And the second one I want to say for the third group is cool. Again, cool is when the kids, like, the group dances. The group dances coordinate a very of different moves and emotion and stories that really makes things go together, like connect. Now onto our last group. My first word is mean. And mean, as we can all guess, is Abby Lee Miller, the dance coach. The dance coach. She is very mean. She yells, she gives critiques and corrections, and And when kids get second, well, they always have a meaning. And when kids get second, Abby always says, second is the first to lose. So that's kind of mean of her because she's trying to like deter kids from reaching for their dream, but she's also really nice in some ways, but mean is her natural personality. Now the second word for this group is cruel. Now, the reason why this TV show is cruel is because kids get ranked every time when they do bad. Like, so there's this thing with Abby, it's the pyramid. There's 3 rows in the pyramid. Top is like you're the lead of the group, or you get a solo, or both. But when you're on the bottom, you're kind of like the underdog of everything. Abby treats you badly, and you get a lot of sympathy from other people. You don't really do much. For example, sometimes when you get on the bottom of the pyramid, you won't be able to do a group. You won't be able to be in the group. You won't get a solo, meaning that you won't be able to dance that week. That's why this TV show is cruel. Now, the reason why I love this TV show personally is because it's a roller coaster of emotions. It goes up and down. You never know what's going to happen next. It's exciting as well as sad. It's just amazing. The dances, they're like totally, I don't even know how to describe them. They're like amazing, especially when the kids do well. But even if Abby doesn't think they do well, I think they do well anyways, because the flips, their flexibility, their technique is really good, like really good. Thank you guys for watching it, and hit that thumbs up button and smash the subscribe button, and I'll keep you guys waiting for next episode.